Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tailwind series. Today we're going to be working on upgrading our site to use the newest version of TailwindCSS. Let's get started. So a new version of Tailwind was just released, and it comes with a lot of cool new features, including the new plugin system, which Alex and I are going to be discussing this weekend on a new episode of the Nerd Continuity. So let's look at upgrading our site. If we go into our theme, into our package.json file right here, we can see we're currently using 0.3.0. This is what we used when we started this project, and currently we're at 0.5.1. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started by upgrading to the latest version. Let's open our terminal and go to our theme folder here. And I was using npm before, but I've switched to using yarn just because it's a lot faster, but it's still using the same package manager. So say yarn add tailwind CSS. Go ahead and hit enter. That'll go out, grab the latest Tailwind CSS file, and go ahead and upgrade our package.json. And here we are. We're at 0.5.1. So let's see if everything works. We can just do gulp style just to run our styles. Oh, we had an error. So I'm missing the auto prefixer module. I'm not sure if I missed this in the package.json in the past or something changed with Tailwind. Let's go ahead and add that. So let's do yarn add auto prefixer, and I'm going to save that to my dev dependencies. Alright, so now we have auto prefixer. Let's try gulp style again. Alright, no more errors. Let's go back to our code and let's look at the generated style.css file. Now you'll notice in here there's no more container class. Now we are using that, I believe, on the single.php file. Yep, we are using that class here. Now that was removed and it's created now as a plugin as part of the new changes to Tailwind. So if we go back to look at the documentation, let's see, changes, yep. So here, the container is now part of a plugin. And we'll definitely discuss plugins in more detail as the series goes on. I can definitely see us building some for this project. So let's go ahead and add this in here real quick. Just gonna pull this to the side here, grab PHP Storm. So let's go into our tailwind.js file. And in here we need to say plugins. So we have our new plugins section, and then we will do a require tailwind CSS plugins container. We don't need to apply any settings. Now the last thing we need to do is we need to import the Tailwind components into our Sass file. So let's go into Sass style.scss file. And we'll just drop that in there like that. Let's go back to our console, run gulp style. Now if we go back to our style.css file, our container's back and everything's working. Let's refresh our page here, check out a single post. That looks good to me. And that is it, guys, for this week's episode. Next week we'll get back to actually styling our pages, but for now we've got our Tailwind up to the latest version and we're ready to start using the new plugin system. If you like this video, be sure to give a nice big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe.